Okay. Okay. Welcome in, everyone. Hopefully, everybody had a great, fantastic, beautiful day, night, or evening, or afternoon. And I hope you guys are. Everything is going well. My name is Redwine. I stream 4 days a week, from Tuesdays to Fridays, from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, and yeah, and all the sort of like YouTube jazz. So yeah, welcome in. Hopefully you guys are having a great one, and yeah, I think that's hopefully I'm gonna be 6.
Look
if
there.
not,
Coming out of the lake.
The tank's underground too. Let's see.
It's opening up.
I see a door. Come on!
Whoa, it's forming a bridge.
Looks solid. If not, prepare to swim.
oh. I accidentally set it up on toggle. Oh, I was like changing my settings last night, and I believe I set it up on toggle. So I didn't mean to do that. My bad. Pretty much. I don't see why I should change my things unless there is a mod. Which one was the clip one? I personally don't really care about the one mod of a given type. Oh, they're the same. Okay, makes sense. I personally don't really care having a bigger clip or magazine, or yeah, magazine.
No, this can't be right. All that fanfare for an empty room? There's some secret here. There must be. Do your Pathfinder thing. Oh, you're good.
And I make it look so easy.
How far down do you think it goes?
That can't be air pressure. Electrostatic? Gravitation. Oh, you idiot, PB. That wasn't the front door. This is.
I'll let you know.
Hey!
I just love how everybody's just like, okay, let me take my time first. People just sort of got upset because like I just took the opportunity and jump in it. Liam is just like, well, if I die, I die. It's just whatever, right? Corey's just like, are they alive? Okay, I'll join in.
Like a gravity well.
But where's it taking us?
Embrace the unknown, Ryder. Now this is more like it.
Looks like a bunker. Or a vault?
Whatever you call it. The controls for that atmosphere processor might be down here somewhere.
Let's find out.
I noticed I like the audio
Anything
cues.
could be important. Let's be thorough.
Look there, do you see that?
Looks like a broken information display.
Yeah, you know what? Let me fix that up because it just gonna bug me. On that one, settings, gameplay, controls. That's what I was thinking about. Hold. I'll say it might be better, but I was wrong.
Not what we're looking for, but worth getting a record.
You go ahead. I've got your back.
I'm getting something from that data pattern, but the glyphs make no sense.
Damn it.
Data corruption detected. What survives is highly technical. From the context, this could be instructions or a warning.
I think that gravity well works in reverse, too.
Then we have a way out.
You're not leaving already, are you?
Not until we find those processor controls. Only minimal power. I don't think it triggered the atmosphere processor, but...
Pathfinder, a conduit beneath the floor just activated. Fluid is running through it. It could be generating emergency power. Your scanner will have more details.
I see the conduit, Sam. Whatever it is, it leads out of the room.
Well, I wasn't aware of that until you pointed it out, so thank you for that. Sarcasm. I got plenty of that.
No signs of any cat. Maybe they can't get into the vault?
But you can. That'll get their attention.
Lucky me. Got anything?
There's element 0 threaded through all this tech. Imagine the engineering that would take. These data pattern things are incredible. If I'm right, each...
Phrase recovered. Must read to access. This console links to surface facilities.
Then it must control the atmosphere processor.
No glyphs. It looks dead, or locked down, like most of this place.
The fluid conduit leads to this console and further into the vault.
So if we follow that conduit, it might lead to the system lockdown.
Minor corruption detected. The pattern suggests significant data present, but it cannot be accessed.
I'm assuming that double.
What have we here?
Never mind.
Another gravity well, and that's new.
What is it?
A symbol of authority? A key? It's easy to speculate with Remnant, but we need more facts. I'll see what I can find on this beauty. Maybe over this way.
Whatever has this place on lockdown is that way.
I do my best work solo. You fix up the vault, I'll investigate the relic, and together we'll figure this place out.
Hmm.
You don't watch many horror vids, do you? We have no idea what's down here.
And we never will if we miss something because we're huddled in a group. I'll be careful.
Just stay on the radio.
I'm on frequency 145.8. Stay safe.
10 credits say she ends up in a pit of spikes.
Oh my god, love that.
This gravity well's sealed off. No way through.
Incidentally, a gravity well is the gravitational effect of a large mass in space. This is more accurately a well with variable gravity.
Keep a note for our sorry friend. And for when we try to explain all this.
Comm check. It's... well, you know who.
We read you, PB. Stay in touch. Locked.
She seems good at taking care of herself.
Welcome in. Hopefully you're having a great day, beautiful night, fantastic evening. Anything over here?
Well, look at this. No way through. No interface points. Sam, note it down for later.
I don't know, like, maybe it's just me, but the idea of this exploration. Like, I'm probably just going to be talking about it on this topic for, like, days.
They dug this place through solid rock.
Look up there. Must be how they kept it from collapsing.
Just mainly on that aspect that I really like the idea of, like, space exploration. But it's just... I would love the idea of to find, like, new races or,
Whoa. What's that liquid?
new things.
Unable to classify.
The only way through is down towards it.
An unknown alloy and other materials. The composition resembles omnigel.
Maybe that's the fluid in the conduit.
Can I touch it?
Ah, watch yourselves, it burns.
I'll take this.
It's dead. Nothing.
I bet they used it for working in that liquid.
I don't know, that looked like something that I was able to scan for some reason. Good. Wait, what is that? Adaptive remnant core device. Can I open you up?
A storeroom?
Assemblers, they're hostile!
Careful! Remember, they make other remnants.
That just came out like in a bad shot. You know, life, thankfully, container. But what was it? Yeah, I would love the idea of having like a space travel or anything like that.
It's also huge. I see one thing, I'm probably missing 3 more.
Can I scan this? No. So yeah, we find like new races that might be like really interesting. Like I don't know what sort of idea of like aliens might look like, or might be interpreted as.
So whatever that liquid is, they need a whole aqueduct of it. Remnant!
I called that out. That's on me.
Careful, don't fall in that liquid.
Sometimes I just get really trigger happy and just act in mid cutscene, and they shouldn't be doing that.
Use the pillars for cover!
Honestly. Oh. And I feel like silly doing things like that, honestly. Because I'm like, oh wait, I could be listening to whatever is happening right now, and then just cut things off without even, you know, paying too much attention to it. So you can put the blame on me. That's probably fun.
We're good.
The only thing I'd probably say that I have like a really big dissatisfaction about the game, and it's not like that. The what's it called, the animation is more like well, animation as cutscenes. Is the cover system.
God. All this for an atmosphere processor? What is this place?
That's just me. Like, I don't really like the cover system. It feels wonky. Remnant polymer. I'm assuming there's nothing below.
How come this liquid hasn't dried up? Unless turning that conduit on started it all flowing again. Wouldn't that be something?
Like, I would love... Darn it. Oh, actually...
How many do they need?
If it really is like Omnigel, that fluid could be what's keeping this place going.
Are those roads down there? I can't even see where they end.
This is something I just like realized. But a game that I would have loved to see.
Watch the edges! Way ahead of you!
Was Prey 2. That game never came out. And it was supposed to be like a space exploration thing.
Don't let them get above us.
Or, not a space exploration, an open world. So, the concept back, I believe it was like 2011.
Keep up the pressure! We're almost through!
I could be wrong on that aspect. Maybe 2011, 2014, one of those two. There was supposed to be a sequel for a game called Prey. The original Prey was essentially a guy who has a Native American heritage. And, well, aliens were essentially kidnapping people. And, what was it?
We're good!
They were kidnapping people. And I can't remember what was the purpose of the reason why they were like capturing people. But the whole concept, it was like him trying to, I believe, rescue his girlfriend and his grandpa in order to escape the spaceship. And he gets like this like crazy looking like weapons on as the story progresses. He gets like the ability to like separate his soul from his body and all that kind of stuff. It was a really interesting game, and there was supposed to be a sequel. I can't remember if it was like set up. I can't remember if it was like set up after the first game. Wait, I want to check something. Maybe I'm just overlooking this. But it was essentially a human that was like who found himself in a whole different planet, alien planet, and he essentially became a bounty hunter, just hunting different aliens and all that kind of stuff because he couldn't go back to Earth. And it was a really neat concept, in my opinion. But the game got scrapped. They essentially rebooted the game for a different concept. And that was a bummer for me, because I was really looking forward.
Ryder! That relic box I found? Not a symbol of authority! The remnants still shoot at me! I'll try it with one of those data patterns we saw.
Is that a good idea?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Touché. And I'm not saying like the remake of Prey is a bad game.
That's one way to light a room. The
wish
atmosphere processor we found before didn't need all these steps. Dad just interfaced with it directly.
And it didn't work out so great.
Direct intervention was necessary in that case, but clearly unwise.
I just wish there was, you know, that game coming out. Like, it would be fantastic if they made a sequel for that Prey game, in the concept that they were supposed to be originated from us. But it's not happening, unfortunately.
Look how high it is. Might be another gravity well? The well's sealed. Damn. Maybe we can use the conduit for emergency power, same as before. The conduit splits and goes through each of those devices.
On the move!
Interfacing may complete the circuit and allow the well to open.
If it gets us to the system lockdown, let's try.
This device appears defensive in nature.
Good thing we have a shield to help us out.
Yeah, that thing doesn't work. Sorry, my guy.
You sure this well isn't gonna open up under us?
Pretty sure. Focus on the remnant.
Start chilling my spot. Sorry, language. You have unused resource data for the research station. I feel like the majority of the time it's just me going left and right. And that didn't win the place I wanted to go to. Great! I really need to get rid of my cold, honestly. Because I think it's going to be more annoying for like to have like my camera like open the entire time, my mic open the entire time, and just start listening to me for like coughing like every 2 seconds. Like I for sure will probably say get more irritated at myself for being in that like situation, despite having the ability to take care of myself in a better way. But I do because I'm dumb. I have the brain cells of a monkey. Or I don't get it, I should probably say it better.
Okay, let's hit the other console and complete that circuit.
I gotta find hell though. Wait, I haven't leveled up. Okay, cool.
Power restored to the gravity well. The conduit leads down. Conduit fluid pressure is variable. There could be activity below.
Then let's dig deeper.
Barely any dust. How old is this place?
Unknown. Radiation counts indicate the vault has been offline for several hundred years.
Around the time the Scourge appeared? That can't be a coincidence. Maybe the Scourge is why all this tech was abandoned? A gauntlet. Or maybe a hand tool.
Our scientists will love it either way.
Crap, the conduit sprang a leak.
Careful! No way you can interface with the console like that.
And no fluid means no power. Damn it. Maybe that's why those devices up above were turned off. We're not turning back now. There has to be some way to fix the leak.
Follow the conduit, revert the conduit flow.
Ryder! Up here! What happened? I can't get any doors to work.
The conduit's breached!
Hey, wait! The observers were using weird laser frequencies to fix a broken wall back there. I can send the frequencies to your Omni tool. Maybe they can patch up the conduit?
And received! I'll give him a shot!
So, what am I supposed to press?
The system's responding to those frequencies. Just a patch job, but it should hold.
Nice work! If it's fixed, that console should work now.
Looks like it worked.
There's even a bridge. You're a pal, Ryder.
Where are you going?
We've got to be close to the system lockdown by now. First one gets the glory.
We'll catch up. Let's see if we powered up a way out of here.
God, love her. She's like my inner little kid trying to like learn, like explore new places and whatnot.
Will you look at that?
How do we get across?
I did it. Watch your step. It's still a long drop.
Dude, I really dislike platforms.
Wait, plants? All the way down here?
You see them too? Thought all the gravity fun had messed up my eyes.
No sunlight, no water. They should all be dead.
The source of the system lockdown may yield more information. We appear to be close.
I mean, arguably speaking, how can you guarantee like every single like living plant aspect has like a an air type of feeling to it? Like I'm not like a really I don't want to say like I'm really like huge into like alien or like sci-fi shows, but there is like a level of like interest for me to be like, oh yeah, I like this sort of thing. What's down there? What's down here? And this leads somewhere. Or not. Or not. But like, if from what the shows,
Need a big breakfast.
Company!
from the shows that I've been watching, I will not. They have like different like type of like living species and like plant species and whatnot. So it's kind of like, how can you make sure of that? Like, I think I was watching the Star Trek. What was the name? There was like a Star Trek. Is it Journey? I don't remember the name of it. I started watching it with my nephew, and then I just finished watching it on my own because like I got really hooked into it. And Lil, I think it was like maybe like episode 2, maybe episode 3, maybe 4, if I'm not mistaken. They landed on a planet that essentially it was like a living planet. Like plants weren't plants. It was like something else. So whatever or whatever I guess the crew were seeing in that planet, it was like an actual thing. So yeah, there is that. I don't know if I'm explaining things properly. I don't think so. I don't think I am. You know what? Let me get this first. Sentinel log, the Sentinel probably finds something. Oh. I got more goodies. 25% duration. Combat grenades for effect. Cause I don't know, like I feel like I just grew a little bit impatient with the grenades. Tier 2 research project unlocked. Is there a door? I can.
Looks like a side room. Still, could be anything in here. Oh, nope. It'll be fine. See? Absolutely fine.
There... No. Just just the light. Ah! Damn it!
It's okay. It's fine.
Knew it. Phew. Come on.
That actually surprised me. I do want to look at something. Sentience, all combos, tag, recharge. Significant amount of whatever. Vanguard, biotics. And the targets with storage shields. I want to try this actually. Ooh. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Instead of jump jet, use baric jump to him. I wish there was like I was able to use the jump jet alongside the ability, cause that would be so fun, honestly. Just have like an extra like boost added.
It made a new path. I think that's the right way. Observers coming up at us!
Oh. I do gotta say, I like the cloak bait, but some of this are just kind of cool, honestly. I like it personally. Maybe I'm just being weird about it. Maybe. No.
Armor hydraulics compensating.
Oh, that bit's slippery.
Tell me about it. Bloody hell.
We're 2 gravity wells down already, and this place goes even deeper. What's at the bottom?
Let's not find out the hard way.
It looks more like fluid, if you ask me.
We've got a path to... Whoa!
Chetos. I gotta say, I like the aspect if you're like just shooting without aiming properly, the accuracy just goes off the rails. Like, I feel like the more I like go back into
Even
it,
for jump jets.
the more I start liking like certain things that I remember like liking when I started playing the game.
That is cool.
Now, I want to check something.
The air's tingling, like the moment before lightning.
Get up there. I cannot. That's cool. I'm assuming that I'm supposed
Feel
to go
that?
this way.
This whole platform's resonating with something. We must be close. No question. This is the heart of the vault.
I've never seen anything like it.
All conduits converge here, Pathfinder.
That must be the lockdown console.
I want to check something, because if I'm not mistaken, because I played this level before, or this mission per se, but once you activate that, everything just goes everything just goes south. And I want
Everything's
to
massive. Beautiful.
I want to verify that I have everything at least checked out.
Sealed off. I don't think we can burn through that.
Before I move on, you know, I think I should be fine.
Any thoughts, Sam?
Unknown. Though it appears related to the lockdown, an in-depth study may reveal its purpose. The system lockdown is disabled. The vault and the atmosphere processor should return to full operation.
Ryder, you fixed the lockdown, didn't you?
The whole place is lighting up. Power readings are off the chart.
Really off the chart.
But if it's back online, we should be good.
Should we go?
I don't think that's even a question, dude. At that point,
Get back to the entrance now!
I saw it! What is that thing?
Don't risk it, just go! Watch out! Vents!
It would be wise to escape, Ryder.
I know,
no,
Sam!
I wasn't aware of it. Holy jeez. Sarcasm.
Too far to jump. Got another bridge?
Actually, I don't think sarcasm is like my strongest
I
word.
look back! Why did I look back?
Curiosity. That's probably the best thing I can come up with. Ah! Dude, that scared me. I saw in the corner of my eye and I was like, dude.
Keep running.
I don't know why, but like the more that I look at it, like the less frightening it
Another gravity
feels.
well!
It could go anywhere.
It goes away from here! We're taking it! It's still coming!
Sweeping the whole vault. Kills anything in its way.
Yeah, like us!
Maybe it's just me, because I saw it for like a split second, but it felt like it stopped. Like literally when I was getting close to the door, it felt like it literally just stopped on the place. And that honestly just make me feel
That
like
thing if you want, but
chuckling.
it's going to be close. That's the door to the entrance! Almost there!
See what I mean? It doesn't really give like that sense of like threatening. Maybe it's just me that I find like funny.
We're almost clear. Where are you? Hello? Peavy?
Go! Go, go, go!
Ah!
an override.
Console is attempting service reconnection.
Come on!
Vault restart is now complete.
That was... Talk about a rush.
What just happened? We're barely still alive.
What was that? Field.
Might have been sweeping the vault, or chasing us.
An immune response? Maybe one last scrub before startup? This place is full of surprises.
Nothing like outrunning death.
Or reactivating a huge mysterious vault. Nice going.
Atmosphere processor is online, recovering last console activity.
Is that the Helios cluster?
Yeah. There we are. That's Eos.
Whoa. Did restarting the system do that?
If that light is us, then all these points could be vaults in other worlds. Dormant like this one.
Maybe. But why is there a whole network of them? What's all this for?
Unless the builders show up to explain themselves, all we've got is guesswork. So far, we've seen bots, living plants, atmosphere processors.
Back home, some corporation hit a desert world with an ice comet. They changed the atmosphere to bring rain.
To help with support life.
That first processor we saw was making things worse, but maybe it malfunctioned.
Is that what these builders were trying to do? Make worlds habitable? Even terraform a whole cluster?
Hey, look there. That's different. Maybe it's active? We've got to go see.
Sam?
Extrapolating. These coordinates lie beyond the space we have currently surveyed, Pathfinder.
Mark it on our charts. We need more to go on. Let's head up to the surface. I could use some fresh air.
I'm sorry. Because technically, arguably speaking, they cannot gain fresh air, fresh oxygen, because there is radiation in the on the wasteland. So I find that a little bit hilarious in that aspect. Like, it's like, I need some fresh air. Well, still technically wearing a suit. They should be wearing a mask as well, but I'm not wearing that because reasons. I just don't like having the mask in the cutscenes. That's just me.
Look at that sky.
How? No atmosphere processor works that fast.
If this effect is representative, Pathfinder, air and moisture patterns will show noticeable improvement. Eos could support an outpost.
A foothold. That's all we need. Just enough to begin. This remnant technology could be the key to our survival, if we can control it.
You can. Kind of. Still, wouldn't hurt to find a manual.
We've got a lead. Sam marked it on the charts down there. That site is active, whatever it is. Who knows what we'll find there.
We? You want to come along?
I want to know what makes the Remnant tick. You've got a key to their technology. Or a crowbar, at least.
Can I rely on you?
I don't know. We're a team. You like working solo.
Sure, but we don't have to be joined at the hip to solve all this. Come on.
Fine.
All right. Pack what you need and...
Datapad, toothbrush, clean underwear, that'll do. I'll catch up with you.
Well, this will be interesting.
50% to 60%.
Now for our new outpost.
You have already logged an ideal site. Nav point noted. Updating Tempest.
The Nexus is on pins and needles, Ryder. Pods are inbound and ready.
Let's go make it happen.
A cryopod. Nexus. Wait, they don't level up? That's a bit disappointing. 4 points. I don't really use consumables now that I think about it. Possibilities. Shouldn't technically, arguably speaking, the hazard level decrease? If you want to be like in a some sort of like argument, or is it just, you know, my opinion about that? Because if you're gonna have like a higher stability to be able to like survive in a planet, wouldn't at least be some sort of like small changes or differences in the ecosystem? I mean, the previous ecosystem would have issues realistically, now that I think about it, because they are used to their own habitat. Well, the invading species.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Is,
you can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Destroying their ecosystem, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. You saw golden. I wonder if it's supposed to be this way. Yeah. Oh, you took their own turn. That's totally fine. Okay, so I've been here actually.
Cat ahead. They appear to be fighting a Krogan.
Is that Drac?
Yeah, I don't like the movement with or the evades. It feels like it's taking like a good minute to like just move. Or maybe it's just the screen that's making me feel like that, because it feels like I'm taking like some sort of like damage.
About time you joined the party.
You know what that reminds me to? The sound of for the Halo armor.
Color me impressed.
Color me impressed.
Nice.
Pretty sure there's more than one.
Nice.
Yeah, there is. Oh, shit. Dude, that's probably like the worst combat I've ever done.
That fight was fun.
You're telling me.
You can really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
You're not so bad yourself, old man. Maybe we should work together after all.
This fight was pretty good, but you're still Nexus and green as a Drell. Still, something tells me you've got potential. Be ashamed to waste that. I mean, just point me to your ship and try to keep up.
This is gonna be great.
I love Krogans. Like, Krogans are like probably like the most badass races.
The first colonists sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
And?
Fairwinds Basin. Lowest radiation count in the area. A little bit of hope.
It is calmer. Notice that?
Oh, I didn't went too far. What's it called? I love Krogans. They're really fun in terms of like they don't really care too much as long as they get into a good fight. I feel like that's like the major thing.
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
Pathfinder's call, but research is no good if we're dead. Military.
It's got to be science. Our colonists need to understand their home.
Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
That's a little bit of a tough situation, because if you want to go military, it's going to be it's a smart idea because you're essentially battling the Keth and the Remnant, but it can also bring conflict, inner conflict, because why you want to focus in a military perspective if the whole aspect of Andromeda was to go there and make new lives. And going for the scientific outpost is going to be convenient because it's going to help research in the development of the planet and other planets. Since you technically have a home base to as operations, but it can also weaken on that aspect against the Keth and other sources. So, like, military is like probably like a smart idea, but I think scientific might not be a bad idea, but it's a bad idea in the sense of like defense. But I'll probably have my worst call and go for scientific.
Prioritize research and discovery. That's our foundation. And our future.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
Andromeda Initiative, this is Ryder. Pathfinder.
EOS is ready for deployment.
Copy that.
Outpost blocked inbound. And ready as hell.
This is really cool.
August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
It took a lot of people to get us this far. That's the work you'll continue.
I hear that. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
The Ega.
I haven't seen Eager for months. EOS is far from golden. But now it's a producer. A real and reasonable first step. They think you did the impossible. The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
What are you playing at? Seems like being my friend is suddenly valuable.
Fair assumption. The Reality Rider? You bought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
Arguing is pointless. I can handle myself. Whether I help with the initiative, you are just as manipulative. Honestly, yeah.
Watch out for everyone. But not you, right? You're genuine.
I know what I came here to be. Talk to Bradley. Later we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
How you doing? Welcome in. Hopefully you're having a great day, beautiful night, fantastic evening.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Hopefully you're having a beautiful weekend. I don't know how fall damage works, I don't want to take the risk on that. Poor dumbos.
Radiation within safe levels.
What's in here? What's in here to do? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Research site. You have nothing. Those are the rocks. Hopefully you're having a great, beautiful week. Or, no, weekend. Because it's already midnight. Haha. Bad timing. In my place, the weather is raining. Oh, dude, that sounds kind of good. At the same time, it's kind of bad, depending how heavy it's raining. I know if it's like raining heavily, like it's a little bit of. Well, I think it kind of depends on the person, on their perspective. Cause like I think like a heavy rain is just like a perfect time for, like I stay home, like grab a blanket. Grab some like coffee, hot chocolate or something, and just, you know, watch like a movie or something. Same thing with the rain, or a book if people are really into like reading books. But yeah, just an opinion. I don't think that was a good opinion. I think it's just like a like a perspective rather than an opinion. Oh, I feel bad now. This file is filled with sketches on annotations and exploded schematics views. Many are focused on a combined road monorail network for EOS, showing several different but brilliant designs. I was good to go back to the old standby when I need to think. Underneath are several doodles showing elegant redesign of the Nexus from system maps. Posted to one side are a number of downloads statistics on on predicted population growth over the next century. With a baseline Bradley, I was good for the numbers. Adjoining the statistics. It's block out simplistic drawing of prodromos. Dotted lines showing expansion with detailed sketches of water and sewage lines on the ground, wireless power routes, and the flow of food traffic is slowly started. Focus. Probably gonna butcher that out. How is it there? I heard Bradley has things up and running smoothly. I knew you guys could do it. Tell me all about EOS. It's boring here, so I have to live vicariously through you. Oh, you remember the girl I told you about? Sorry, we're going out this weekend. I can't believe she said yes. Wish me luck. Now it's your turn, buddy. Ellis. Huh.
You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait. Oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs were coming by.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. I'm Fox, Chief Engineer for Prodromos. Anything you need, ask away.
What are the other outpost staff like?
Like Connor, you mean? She's pretty fun when you get to know her. Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
What do you think about your new home?
First impressions? We've got water, clear skies for solar power, plants to farm. The Remnant are a wild card, but Bradley says you have them covered. It'll take work, no question, but I think EOS is really going to be something.
What brought you all the way to Andromeda?
There's a colony back home you've never heard of. Viridis. It failed, hard. I grew up there watching things fall apart. When I left, I got into infrastructure, civil engineering, boring stuff unless you've ever lived without it. I wanted to do Viridis right, I guess. And the initiative was my best chance.
What do you do here?
My team gets things going. Water, power, communications, everything a civilization needs. Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you got a flushing toilet.
Bye, Fox.
Have a good one.
Interesting. I don't really have much to say.
Really hope all those scientists will be safe out here.
We came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
I don't have much to talk about.
I keep wondering what our scientists will cook up for EOS.
No messages. Wait, what? Seriously? Making a request again, Bradley. I know it's not your fault. I know she's supposed to be second wave, but I want to chill so that when all this comes down in a few years, we can get proper outrage about how long it took to reunite families, especially ones heard during the Site 1-2 mess. You know, broken promise is a thing, right? Requesting the deployment of Darken Tierbian W-A4-Crispin Exo-Studies Specialist. Reason, she's an asset that will help by ability. She's also my daughter. What do we got for sale? Pathfinder helmet. Wait, how the heck did I get so many credits? I just realized that. 3 damage resistance, a plus weapon accuracy. That's honestly going to be helpful. I don't really want to get another pistol, but I think it might be convenient for now. My main issue with this game, and I think I have said it before, is on that aspect that I cannot compare stats for like other weapons and whatnot. So it's difficult for me to know, like, oh, is this weapon better, or is it more convenient than this weapon? But that's just, you know, me. I don't know why I expected like somebody to drop off or something. But like I guess I was too hopeful about it.
Sam, another memory prompt?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
What's in here?
Hello there. Ah, Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Haley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather. But, new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
What cereal are you eating? I'm just curious.
What kind of research are you working on?
Your basic first in scientific work, soil, water, atmospherics, plus studying remnant tech, because now I need to understand that to survive here.
Activating that vault changed the planet. Anything to worry about?
Considering it's world-altering technology we've never encountered before, I hope not. But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for remnant tech support. I'll take it.
You know, I find it kind of a little bit funny on how like they're like, oh no, like alien technology we never encountered in our lives before, and they're in a whole different new galaxy. And the first thought was like, yeah, we got this. We don't need like to like research, like to know alien technology that we are in like that is foreign to us. This thing that we found on the ground that looks like a back scratcher. I don't know. It's probably a back scratcher. Just sort of shooting lasers out of it. I don't know. I think that's just funny. On how like they're supposed to like well prepared, and they're like, yeah, alien technology. We weren't prepared for that.
What do you make of Lieutenant Bradley?
Determined as hell. And he has incredible faith in us to get this done. Bradley would carry this outpost on his back if he had to, and we'll make sure he never has to.
I don't know. I think that's going to be like my joke for the day.
Keep up the good work.
Like at least inside my head.
Pathfinder, mind giving me your opinion on this? I'm planning classes for our first school, when we have one. Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
We were all shaped by that history. Our children deserve to know how and why.
Agreed. Maybe you'll change a few minds. Thanks for stopping.
I don't know, I expected more. Dictations, Significant Director, Haley Abrams. What technology can do this so quickly, neutralizing the radiation of the atmosphere without dramatic storms effects? The opposite, the weather is gone calm is as a summer day that's unprecedented control out over atmospheric pressure, gas mixture, temperature, what else, and where is the interaction? Pause break. Fudge. Mr. Dogs walking them in the Shuttleport Park always help me think through these problems. Forget side effects too. I should get a dog. Are there dogs? We got darn lucky with the conditions here. This is comparable to sea level Earth. EOS is drier but within limits. Moisture is binding into the desert plants and soil more now since the vault points to a species with the same air mix, temperature, gravitational comfort levels as us, or is there another reason? Can predict intent from results. Pause break. Maybe a writer, the one that to figure out why, then how. That's my department now. Lucky old Haley just wanted bigger things. You sure got them now. Ooh. Materials analysis of recovered cat firearms approved import. Waterborne bacteria study approved. If you don't flush, you work away. Color reaction and activity in insectoids wildlife. What? No proof unless you're going to make them stop at a red light. Comparison in quantum initialized string effects to relativistic waveforms. This is gibberish. I'm not giving grants for the best worst salad. Element zero voltage resistance testing. Finally, some real science approved. That's funny. That's funny. What else can I find here?
Pathfinder, over here.
Oh, that's you. I was about to say, like, who's supposed to be standing there? Director Tan appreciate that the personal interest about my people are getting twitchy with all the messages you're sending them. I like their minds on the job, not being under a microscope. Addison's the one I call. I get it. Side 1 and 2 are still rough for us too, but Prodromos isn't the same. No better way to prove than to let us do our job. Give them space, and I'll give you all the footage you need to make a play well back on the Nexus. Agreed. Everyone, and initial setup went by the books, and we're operational in records time. But be proud, I am. Now that the first deployment wave is in, I'm giving the all clear to break into the good stuff. We got a new colony to toast and some lost friends to say goodbye to. Lights go down and drinks rise up to 2000s.
Pathfinder, Major Domo Evan Bell Scott. I have headaches, so you don't have to. Rather, so Bradley doesn't have to. I've also coordinated with your Ket expert. He wanted me to remind you to find him.
I didn't assign a Ket expert to Prodromos.
Then he's a hell of a self-motivator. Here's the nav anyway. Precision is important.
Any trouble with the Ket?
Clearing the sky cleared it for the bad guys as well as us. So, some uptick in hostility was to be expected. We've some tricks up our sleeves, thanks to the research teams. That only goes so far. Your expert is still out there. He'd have more current information than I.
Who's the expert?
How did you come to the initiative?
Like many, I was lost and looking for a purpose. That sounds loftier than it felt at the time. I was an insufferable ass. The training for the trip was probably enough to cure me of it. But I always took things too far. Didn't know how to stop alienating people until I was the alien. See? Still insufferable.
Sounds like you left some interesting circumstances.
I miss the family, and maybe they miss me. But that doesn't mean I'd go back. I mean, we can't, but still. I like where I came from. It's a great place to be from. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I liked where I was. There were other things that brought us here.
Not me. Eyes on distant stars. Always have been.
You know what I find a little bit interesting? In the concept, like, even if you want to return to your original, like universe, there will be nobody alive. Because it took, like, I believe it was like 400 to 600 years to get into Andromeda. At least in time space travel. And for a human life length is about rough, at most 100 years if everything goes well, right? So the aspect of reaching in that age, if not older than that, also surviving like longer than that, is just interesting to say the least. Because how exactly we explain to somebody that was on cryostasis for 600 years, or technically at 1.2 thousand years, and then come back to your original homeworld and just find your, I don't know, let's say like father or like sibling or something like that, like somebody like close related to you, and be like, hey, how you doing? Like, if they haven't aged a day, that'd be kind of trippy.
Where'd you launch out of?
The pale blue dot, Terra Prime. Big old boring Earth. I miss that wet dog smell. after the first snow melts. I don't know why. What about you? Miss anything?
Things were easier. So much already built. We get to do it all again, for good or bad, I guess.
Better get it right.
Another time.
Of course.
I don't think there's gonna be like new updates in terms of like advancements in like civilization advancements, something. Or at least I believe that would be the case. I could be wrong. Mr. Joseph, I find it troubling that you think I could be swayed from my duty by an offer of credits. I understand Victor Carson is a friend of yours, but that's hardly an adequate reason to release him from cryostasis and send him to Prodromos. Beyond that, from what I've heard, you two are a disaster waiting to happen. I know all about the pranks you and Mr. Carson pull on Everett before the journey to Helios. Victor Carson will be released from stasis when I see fit and assigned to an outpost the best suited his skill set. And I eat words. And if I heard you gone over my head and spoken to Addison about this, you'll have me to answer to. Administrator Breca. Patient ID 024, symptoms conditions, acute insomnia, claustrophobia. On examination, organic underlying caused and apparently suffered a mechanical failure when coming out of stasis that locked her in the pod. Clearly a psychosomatic case, but symptoms are acute. Prescribe tetraboxine and VR post-stasis therapy. Next appointment in 2 weeks. Personal notes, I'm seeing several cases of post-stasis anxiety and other related conditions that teaches of a lot of the physician's effects of a long-term stasis. We are clearly seeing the psychological effect run a lot of deeper people you aren't designed to be turned off for too long. Should talk with Hanley about a long-term research initiative where first for a lot of things. Words. Patient lost his grip and fell during maintenance. Work on the roof. Jump jets fell to fire compounds. Fracture to the right leg. Severe sprain to left ankle. Patients showed an allergic reaction to anesthetic, so I borrowed August and a couple of engineers to hold 076 down while I sealed the legs. Application of foam cast unappropriate analgesia followed. Noisy day, but hopefully an object lesson for the rest of the outpost about jump jet maintenance. Patient is healing nicely, should be falling off roofs again in a week. That's quite positive in some sort of odd way.
August said you might swing by. Ryder, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on Eos. Much better than life as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
What's it like living in our first successful outpost?
It's early days, but promising. Everyone pitches in, everyone matters. We know we'll make this work.
Is that supposed to be like Puerto Rican or Cuban?
Why did you join the Andromeda initiative?
I served in the Alliance as a medic, but let's say I saw one Batarian slave raid too many. I knew August, Bradley, and when he signed on to the initiative, he suggested I consider it. This seemed like a better frontier.
What do you think of Bradley?
I've known him for years. He was the squad medic when he was injured, and we kept in touch after his discharge. He's a smart fellow, a good lieutenant, but a better mayor. And it bugs him when I call him August. So I restrict myself to 2-3 times a day.
What's the latest from your clinic?
Usual checkups for first-in colonists. Plus a few cases of dehydration and some blindness. Nothing serious.
Cool.
I'll leave you to it.
Come back anytime. Preferably unhurt.
I still feel like there's a little of things. I feel like there should be like a more move. I don't want to. I was gonna say movement, but my brain instantly just thought about like that thing from I think it was like 2019, 2020 I think, where they were having like Ninja like doing the whole like New Year thing, and for some reason my brain would just instantly start thinking about that. Please remember that everything shipped to the landing pad, especially from off-world, rather than sealed Nexus supplies, must go through quarantine procedures via confined observation, spot testing, bacteriological scans, or radioactive sterilization. We are a new presence on EOS, and everything added to the ecosystem will have an effect down the line. Our job is to make sure it's beneficial one, and strong quarantine practices will require help us out. Hanley Abrahams addendum. If anyone tries to tell me or Hanley that your shipment is special case and you don't need to bother, you'll be running quarantine twice. Bradley. The bolt doohickey might be clearing the atmosphere, but we still got pockets of high radiations and bad weather across the continent. Telepresence updates. Zone 10, 12 are still mucking with hot, but Zone 8 is showing a drop. Watch your shuttle radiation shields observation. They can take up to 100 MSV-HR safely. Anything more and you need to head back for a refit. And remember that if you are carrying power cells or radiological equipment, those can be thrown your readings off. Make sure you are safe as you think. Pilot Mike ready. 0600 to 800 weather monitoring sweep. 1200 to 1300 geographical survey flights. Sign up early or you lose your equipment slots. 1500 to 1700 retrieve Team Sigma plus plant specimens. 20,000 to 22,000 high altitude atmospheric orbs with time slot for astronomical survey. I just saw like the dumbest idea right now. I was like, maybe I should get like an AI like voice thing just to like narrate those things. But I feel like it's going to take longer just to like type it out and verify that I that I type things properly. This is the only way I can get the word out before someone gets killed. My work crew, they keep talking about the remnant tech. They think that initiatives lying about how dangerous it is. That a couple of electrodes in the right place could get the remnant to work for them instead. They tried before and I helped out in Bay when those remnants observers carved up Barty. But Jennings says we could live like kings if we had an army of remnants bots working and fighting for us. He's taking the whole work crew to help him this time. I have to go with them. Maybe I can talk with Jennings out of it, but if I can't, someone should know why we didn't come back.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
That's a recipe for trouble.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned Medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
Something here? Wait, can I? Defense to improve the Nomad shield's strength and frame. The upgrade will be installed automatically in the Nomad. Nomad statistics are available in the BS statistics section. Shield discharge when the Nomad shields are entirely depleted. Shield cells will discharge and generate shock wave that sends nearby enemies flying. The upgrade will be installed automatically in the Nomad. Nomad statistics are available in the view. No. That's not what I'm looking for. Neither. Pretty sure that was here. Agility mod allows Nomad stability assistant, which is always on by default to be disabled, giving an extra driver greater control over the vehicle. With stability assist disabled, the Nomad is more agile but will have less traction when corner. Modes to upgrade insolence. Interesting. I don't think I have the sniper that I'm looking for. Which one is it? Is it this one? I'm pretty sure it's this one. It's not that one. This one. And you know what? Might as well get it out of the way. Amplifier, a specialist bioamp, a regional manufactured by Miko White Labs, allows users to essentially wrap a massive effect fields around their fist and strike an opening with enormous. And the second thing that I'm gonna upgrade is, where is it at? Oh. Oh, I guess I used the thing that I needed to use for that. That's fine. I wanted to get the sniper regardless. Even though like I'm not good at it. Or I'm not good using it. I think those like the better phrasing.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Let's not drive people too hard. Rough enough getting this far.
Nothing you see here came from cracking a whip. Everyone is just ready. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on EOS later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Fawkes Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
I combed the first 2 outpost attempts. Those people died trying.
And they deserved better from the Nexus. That's where I point the finger. We'll remember. You changed this planet. But that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
I haven't reached the end of that trail, but not everyone died outright.
Right. They tell me there were staggered evacs. If any want to try again, they're welcome. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real.
That is rad. Holy cow.
Head for the Nexus,
I was already here.
Right.
This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. The sand may be from several locations. I need more data to form a conclusion.
I feel like if I complain about something and then try to fix it within the capabilities of the game, and then I try to use it, I'm just gonna complain about it. So I'm not really gonna complain about it, about things as much as I want to do with certain things. Oh. Water course repair team, clean Focus. I'm going to butcher the name for a fact. Low Relay Smith, team leader, water pipes, Matthew Kineson, 6 reprogrammer. Attachments course damage sheet, that HSM, weather monitoring device setup, Axel Jennings, team leader, Seal Barracks, Jamie Kasperek, attachment monitoring devices tasks.
Work rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings. Assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert.
Only one location matches the sound from the medical equipment. A monolith.
Let's go.
Now, where is my 4-wheeler? Well, then there's a 6-wheeler, but you know what I mean. Can I do something real quick? Because I want to change this bad boy. I'm golden with that. I'm not really gonna complain about it. Oh, pistols. Pistol magazine. Oh wait. I forgot the armor. Ultra rare mold fusion. Oh, that's a spot that I didn't check. I think I should be fine. Probably. 0.042. How far am I supposed to be going?
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Did I just said. This way.
No sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind. Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. Once the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice obedient remnant.
You better be sure this time, Jennings.
If you're that spooked, go hide behind the 4 giants. I'm busy.
Damn it, we've got to find them before they get themselves killed.
How far is it? Wait, dude, that's far.
Lexi, found another colonist.
There's a data pack here.
We're so close. I just know it. Once we get that linguist, we'll crack it. There's so much tech here. It has to help. Then I can see Carrie again. It's been a slow start, but we got this. Oh no. No!
Oh, shut the I didn't even realize that was...
The Remnant aren't all bots and maybe blue skies. Stay careful.
They were saving any data they could, in case it helped the next try.
That's us. The next try is us.
I didn't even realize it was a time situation. Because you know, like how like certain like...
Not exactly a Christmas type planet.
Eos will have holidays, once we figure out the seasons.
I'm trying to look at the potential. In 50 years, this could be a beach vacation.
You know how certain well I want to say like the majority of the games have a like, oh yeah, like you gotta go here and like you can do like other stuff. Well, the mission is just, you know, hanging in there. I'm assuming I still got a way to go. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. What the heck was that? I didn't make it. I thought I would have, but I didn't even consider the timing because I didn't even look at my screen properly. That was my first mistake. I should have a great what is this lagging?
Help us! Please!
I kinda wish that I was able to get stuck into it. What? Oh, that explains a lot. Please.
Hostiles ahead!
Don't tell me those chickens. I'll be so mad if that's the case.
I think we're clear.
Thank God. You found us.
Not soon enough.
I tried. I left the data pad at the outpost. Jennings would have killed me if he'd known. He wanted his army of remnant workers. And he got it.
What was Jennings' plan here?
He thought some special electrical shock could make the remnant docile. You see how that panned out. I'll tell Bradley what happened. He'll make damn sure it never happens again.
I got so late. Wait, what? When did that got there? Huh. What's there? I surely arrived late to the fiesta.
Got 'em all.
That's not really going to be convenient for me. You know, you will expect to make things more a better habitat per se.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
At least I like to believe that. I missed one, didn't I? I kind of wish that the vehicle had like some sort of like weapon. Strangely enough, I think it might make it just things easier. Yeah, that's not bueno. Let me hit here for a second.
Radiation levels increasing.
Look out for anything big and hungry.
Resilience is more than a name. It's our duty now.
A lot of smart people here once. We're their successors.
What is left to do here? Let's go and look. Becomes aware of the time they'll settle down. Engineers try to research technology. Help them fight the cat. I'm pretty sure I check everywhere. That should be gone.
He died protecting this outpost, and we left him.
I kind of wish that what's it called? It would be possible to like open up the old sites. But that's, you know, just my opinion.
Schematics for Special Project Sigma. They were building something, but there are parts missing. This must be the project they were salvaging at Site 1. A way to fight the Ket.
We could finish it.
All components at Site 2 had security tags.
Parts for the Site 2 project? Check.
I don't know. I expected like to see like somebody hiding in there or something. I mean, that would be like interesting to see at least. Oh. Wait, what? I was supposed to play something. I'm stuck in like under the map or something. That was such a horrible experience. Like realistically, I think it would be like such a horrible experience. I'm supposed to go all the way. I don't know if the game just lags out or just something happens, but it just freezes at random points. I'm assuming it's to load the game, the world or the map, but I don't know.
PB's tech looks like.
So, Cora, Asari Commandos. I hear a lot of things.
You hear or you watch low-budget action vids?
Either way, Huntresses hunt. They sabotage. They do assassinations.
All officially sanctioned.
And that was all fine with you?
Yeah. Hunt down anti-Citadel fanatics, or let Crisis Response mop up the blood later. That's not a choice.
all Site 2 components are accounted for.
Let's head to Site 2's research station and see what good they do.
Anything else? Anything else? I don't know, I expected like a body or something, just me thinking out loud. Because it will make sense if you have a straight shape, then at least should be like a body or something nearby, because how exactly it's going to be piloted.
Station, see what we've got.
What should I spend it on? What should I spend that on? Got 4 points. I was gonna plan to spend it up on this, but I need 5 points. Text to the text to dreaming. Duration. Actually, I'm probably gonna spend it on this to expand the health of it. And I'm gonna be putting like a point on pistols damage. Even though I don't think I'm gonna be using a lot of pistols, but I think it's just going to be convenient to have it. For the heck out of it. Now, I'm assuming I don't have an assumption. An accurate assumption. I think they should say that. That's an operable working system, I think. Research system, I think that's like the better phrasing. My question is, how exactly is it going to decrease the entire like radiation? That's something that I'm sort of curious about.
Recovery is a long-term process.
Hard lessons we can't forget. Should be a memorial or monument when there's time.
Just facade, you know? Research. Is it on this one, perhaps? Remnant handle that uses something to that looks cool. I actually haven't used my sniper rifle, so I don't know how it will be like. An SMG? I wouldn't be against it, honestly. But for some reason, I don't like the design of it. Maybe I'm just being picky about it. At the very least, I'm going to go for the tools. Sniper rifle. Oh, is this the one that looks like a katana? Or like a katana? I think that should be the better phrasing. What's the difference? Oh. That makes a big difference. That sound just sound kind of weird. The way that I say "oh" is like "oh," like no. Not interested in that. Probably the N7 armor might be more around my alley. I feel like the more that I progress on the game, the more I'm going to find things that I'm going to be like, oh yeah, like that's probably something I'm willing to get. But for now, the N7 armor is something that I'm definitely getting. Definitely. For sure. Initiative 2. And I don't have the materials for it. So, hurrah for me. I'm being sarcastic on it, honestly. Allow. If I can probably go that way. But that's going to be like a level 3 viability. I do want to check some. Oh, just check on something real quick. Mainly because I'm curious. Fake Andromeda. How to reduce lower radiation. Oh. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was wondering how exactly I was supposed to, like, continue, like, making the planet more viable for, like, people on the planet and whatnot. But I was reading that in order for me to do that, I just gotta continue with the plot, or with the story of the game. So yeah, that's cool.
Ascent is go.
Suppose it takes like a couple of hours just to get it out of the way.
All clear.
So I think that's, neat. I do hope that there is like differences in the terraforming or like the land. Well, not probably just the land, but the habitat of the planet. Because I think that would be kind of interesting if that was the case. Something that I'm kind of curious about this game specifically, or Andromeda in certain degree, is how exactly did they get like the name of the Andromeda like universe planets? It may sound like a weird question, but I feel like it might be valid.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Work hard, just get along. Honestly, get along might be a little better, but I think that might be too much to ask.
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
Augmentations and materials are rare materials that can be added to some blueprints, items, incorporations. Augmentations can be powerful. Can be more powerful to be blueprint crafting items. That's what it says about 47 in the modeling. Sorry.
I'm in the galley when you're free.
Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
I feel like that's like the cue for you, like to start like communicating with everybody properly. Special blueprints.
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Maybe.
Your biotics always do that when you're maybe stressed?
I got it. I'm good. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative. Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
How does a human soldier get to serve with Asari?
Prove your biotics can rip an APC apart, and people get nervous. Funny that. The Alliance found me a cross-species military initiative in a hurry. Sent me to Thessia to serve with the Huntress unit. One of the few places where my powers were welcomed. Your father made another one.
You were his second in command. Were you friends, too?
He was more a mentor than a friend. Prickly old bastard. But I respected that. People treat geniuses like they're made of cut glass. I didn't care how smart he was. I think he liked someone not caring.
I know it's not the same, but I'm a good listener.
I hope you're as good at being Pathfinder. I said I wouldn't get in the way, and I meant it. But I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you? An untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
What do you come for? It won't be easy. We'll be good together.
You, me, side by side? I like the sound of that.
Don't be charming when I'm mad at you.
Are you? You're not glowing. Blushing, maybe.
Look, there's still the mission. A lot of dreams to fulfill.
So what brought you out to Andromeda?
Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing it through. It's quiet in here. I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
Hello there.
Hi there.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
The Lucinia? Checking every comm that's coming in. Nothing concrete yet.
What did you do while you were